What's up, guys? So I'm about to go down the street to visit my best friend. This is actually kind of a bummer vlog because it's really sad what happened to her. But she's my best friend, so I'm going to go see her because I'm home for Christmas. Back in 2006, New Year's Eve 2006, there was a really bad blizzard in Minnesota. And she was leaving her house to go out for New Year's Eve, and a truck couldn't stop at an intersection and it slid and crashed into her car. And now my friend Jenny can't walk or talk still. She was in a coma for a really long time, but she came out of the coma and now she can't walk or talk. But I'm gonna go visit her and chat with her family and see how she's doing. Alright, so I'm walking up to Jenny's house right now. She actually lives just down the street from my parents' house, from my mom's house. So we used to hang out with each other about every single day in high school. So I'm excited to go see my friend. Jenny's little brother Phil just said he wants to be on YouTube. Said, what, are you filming this for YouTube? What's up, Phil? You want to tell them the story about the time you peed in Jenny's shoes?
Sure. When I was 3, my sister, Jenny took my toy away, just to be mean.
Because you guys used to fight a lot, huh?
Yeah. And then so, one night, I went up to her shoe, and then so nobody was around, and so I peed in her shoe.
And they were her brand new shoes that she loved so much. She just got some brand new DCs, and she was so excited to have them.
And then, next morning she wakes up, she puts on her shoes. Dang, what's so... Fill up!
So she knew you peed in them. She didn't think it was a dog or anything like that?
Nope, because we didn't have any dogs back then.
Oh, she knew it was you.
Yeah, and then, right after that, I woke up, and then she was standing in the doorway, her face red.
Yeah, I bet she was mad.
And I ran around the house 10 or 20 times. She just about threw me out the window.
Oh, no. Well, this is my best friend, Jen. Want to try to talk? You're making a funny face. Making a face at me. Oh, see, she's moving her tongue like that, trying to say something. Trying to say, hi, everybody who watches Nikki and John videos, who watches Nikki and John vlog. And I'll show. This was Jen before the accident, back in high school. Here she is at graduation. So actually, Jen's mom just told me something really cool that made me very happy. They took Jen to the Mayo Clinic in Rochester, Minnesota. It's a pretty famous medical clinic. And they basically found out that Jen has this thing called locked-in syndrome, that she understands like what's going on and she's still thinking, she just can't express it. She just can't talk or move around. So what they did at the Mayo Clinic was they hooked Jenny up to this computer, and it was, I don't know how somehow it was attached to her brain or her eyes or something, and it's called an eye tracking machine. And then on another machine, they put up pictures of animals. And they would say, Jen, pick out the butterfly, and her eye would go to the butterfly. They'd say, now Jenny, look at the giraffe, and then her eye would go to the giraffe, and the computer would record what she was looking at. And then they would mix up the pictures again and tell her to look at a different animal, and Jen got 100%, which is so awesome to find out that she is, like, understanding things inside her brain. She can't express it. It's just really comforting and good to know that she's still thinking, you know, that Jenny's still in there. Oh wow, I don't think I've even looked at these pictures before, but that's the picture of Jen's car that she was driving, and after the truck hit her when it slid through the ice. The car was pretty messed up, huh? I never saw what your car looked like after, Jenny. Wow. Isn't it crazy how something that just takes 1 second in life can completely change your life? Can you raise your arm for me, Jenny? Can you raise your right arm in the air? Lift it up, Jen. Lift up your right arm. Yay! Good job! Good job, Jenny. Thank you. Thank you. See, now you just showed all the people who watch my videos that you understand what people say to you. Well, there you go. Faith makes things possible, not easy. It's a good sign to have up here. Like, I would really, really love to get Jenny back to the way she used to be. Like, we had so much fun together. We hung out with each other all the time, and since then I've moved to California, and I would love to have Jen come visit me. And wouldn't that be fun, Jen? Came visit me in California? You used to always say that you wanted to go live in California. But the cool thing about the human body and the human brain is that it has the ability to heal itself, you know? Like, nothing is necessarily permanent. Your body can do amazing things, so there's always a chance for Jen. Jenny watches our pranks, which I think is pretty cool. When Jenny and I were growing up, we were really into Viva La Bam. We would watch, like, those Jackass guys all the time together, and then our pranks started being shown on MTV's Pranked, and I guess Jen's mom would turn this TV on for Jen right here, and you watched me on Pranked a couple times, didn't you, Jenny? Oh, that's cute. There's Jenny and Philip when Philip was younger. Philip was the guy that just told you the story about peeing in Jenny's shoes. And that's what he used to look like. He was so blonde as a little boy. He's not as blonde anymore. That's him, about how old he was when he peed in Jen's shoes. Actually, there's kind of a funny story about Jen. After the accident, Jenny was never really like a churchy, super religious person, and this is just a story of her attitude like shining through even after the accident. Her mom had a preacher come and read to her, and this preacher would just sit there and read to Jen for hours, and then one day the preacher came and started reading, and Jen just goes and just made the most annoyed grunt ever. Oh, Jenny. You're silly. So that was a nice visit with Jenny. I sit there and then I tell her about what's going on in my life too and just talk to her. I was talking some more with her mom when I was there. I've been wanting to do a fundraiser for her family for a very long time. There's a treatment that they think will really, really help her through the Kessler Institute, which is very, very good with brain injuries. And this treatment is basically a concoction that they've developed, and it'll go in and help repair damaged brain cells and try to bring her to the next step so that she's able to recover even more. And her family's wanted to do this for her for a long time, but the insurance companies don't cover it. It's really, really sad, you know. It's $40,000 out of pocket, which, you know, a lot of people don't have, including her family. So I've been waiting for the right time to do something, and I think I'm going to do something very soon. I'm going to try to help her with my YouTube channel. I'm going to upload a video about her, design a website for Jen where people can donate, and it's so doable, you know. I have 220,000 subscribers on my Nikita Banana 88 channel, so it only takes less than half of my subscribers to donate $1. So I'm really going to try to get this treatment done for Jen and try and help her out. I mean, it's my best friend and I have the power of numbers right now, so I gotta try and help her out. It would be so amazing to bring Jenny to the next step where she's able to communicate with us, and there's no saying how far she can recover. She just needs that little extra push, and we're hoping this institute can give it to her.